The Paris Olympics have seen a quiet day for Team South Africa so far. Clos could not ride the swimming momentum set by Tatjana Smith. There's athletics action involving South Africans, and reporter Karien Jonckheere joins us to talk about that and other Olympic matters. Karien, a very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's start right there with Clos. Surprising that he's still going on, but disappointment in the 100-meter butterfly earlier.
Yes, we weren't too sure what to expect from Chad earlier. He did come into these games with an injury that happened just 4 weeks ago. So he wasn't too surprised that he didn't make it through. And he's determined to carry on, unlike Tatiana, who announced her retirement straight after her silver medal last night. Chad is going to carry on. He hasn't ruled out LA in 2028, and he's targeting the World Short Course Championships now at the end of the year.
Let's just touch briefly on Tatiana and announcing her retirement. She looked like she was quite in high spirits, and many are saying that it may be a good decision to retire on a high. How has that been received generally, that she decided not to go on any further with swimming competitively, as it were?
I think it's been accepted, sort of widely accepted. I think that also wasn't a surprise. She had said this was going to be her last Olympics. We thought she might continue a few more years, maybe another World Championships. But she's achieved everything there is to achieve. She's swum a world record in the pool. She's got 4 Olympic medals now. She's won world titles. And swimming is such a brutal sport. It takes so much discipline and so much out of you, training in the middle of winter in an outdoor pool in Pretoria. I think she was absolutely thrilled to call it her last race last night.
Let's focus on action that is currently underway. Rebecca Meadows' chances later today. What are the chances there?
Yeah, Rebecca was a little bit disappointed with her swim this morning. It was about a second off her PB, so she was hoping to go faster. I think she set her sights on a final here in the 200-meter individual medley. A medal is a little bit unlikely, but she'll do really well to reach that final if she can swim faster tonight.
And speaking of action tonight, young Prudence Sekgodiso taking part in the 800-meter a little later on. Many have touted her as a potential podium finisher. What can we expect from Prudence?
Yes, it's been a phenomenal season for Prudence so far. She's won a couple of Diamond League meetings. She even ran a world lead at one stage. She's currently joined 7th fastest in the world this year. So she's a bit of an outsider, but she's definitely been making a mark. And people have been taking notice of her just because she's got such confidence when she gets on the track, and she's running really well. The true test is going to be if she can get through the 3 rounds that she has to, because she has to obviously get through the first round, then semifinals and a final. So that's the tough part. It's not just one Diamond League meet. It's going to be a real test. And
obviously the experience that she got in the World Champs when she fell en route to that final should give her a little bit of a chance. In a chat that we had with her, she did say that right now she's just looking at making it to the final, and anything can happen in the finals.
Absolutely, and especially in a race like the 800, it's not necessarily based on time. It's a very tactical race. So once you're in that final, anything really can happen. And she's shown us she runs good tactics. She knows what she's doing. And like you say, she's got that experience. She'll learn from that experience. She's not going to be looking up at screens and running too close to her opponents. And that stands her in good stead.
Adrian Wildschutt is in the 10,000 meters finals with the big boys. What are the chances there for South Africa getting something out of that?
Yeah, Adrian's had also a phenomenal season, phenomenal few years. He moved to the States with Zola Budd in the beginning, and he's been training there. He's, I think, set about 4 national records now. So he also seems to get faster every time he steps on the track. But like you said, the 10,000-meter final is full of the big boys. This is really one for Africans. It's for the whole continent. Solomon Barega is the defending champion there. He's back to defend that title from Ethiopia. And he's got two really strong Ethiopians with him in that race, who the last time any nation took a clean sweep of medals was 1956 at the Olympics. So it will be interesting to see if the Ethiopians can do that. But then, of course, we've got world record holder Joshua Cheptegei from Uganda in that race as well. He's a three-time world champion in the event, but he hasn't got an Olympic gold in the 10,000, only the 5,000. So, yeah, it's an intriguing one tonight, really one to watch.
Akani Simbine in the heats. I mean, Akani is almost, one could say, his last chance to get something out of the Olympics. Fifth place in the other Olympics, fourth place in the last. One could say a potential medal for him there. He looks and sounds like somebody who is in high spirits. I mean, what mood is he in and ahead of this, considering that he will be running with some of the best in the world?
Yes, Akani gets his campaign underway tomorrow in the heats of the 100 meters. And he's said it. He said it out loud. He's in the best shape of his life. He's here to go for a gold medal. So we're really hoping he can do it this time. Hopefully edge onto that podium after those last two experiences. I think that experience is really going to be good, because some of the younger guys won't have had two Olympic finals behind them. So let's hope he can do it this time. He's run a 9.86 in his last meet before coming to these Olympics. So he really is in great shape.
And just finally, Karien, the support, I mean, watching on television, it looks like the arenas are full, the stadium where the track and field is taking place. I'm told that the biggest in terms of crowd since 2012 London Olympics. What's the mood like now as track and fields gets underway?
Yes, I think everyone's really excited. Obviously, the focus on swimming in the first week, and it moves to athletics in the second week. And I think the capacity at the Stade de France is 80,000. So it's going to be massive. The French have shown us they really get behind their athletes in the pool. When Leon Marchand, their superstars, winning gold medals, it's been a phenomenal atmosphere. And I'm sure the Stade de France is going to be the same.
Karien Jonckheere, thank you so much for coming through to speak to us. That's sports reporter Karien, keeping us up to speed with all